I just finished season 2 of 911 and I'm ready to yap about it, so let's get to it. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Watching this show as someone who lives in Los Angeles and grew up in Southern California, I'm shook by how many locations I recognize immediately. Like, they name a cross street, I know what they're talking about. They show an exterior shot of a neighborhood, I'm like, oh, I know exactly where that is. Like, 8 times out of 10, it takes me 2 seconds to know where they are, what they're talking about. I'm so not used to that, especially coming off of like a year of watching Supernatural where they name a place in America and I'm like, sure, I've never been anywhere close to that state, but I'll go with it. The earthquake arc had me so stressed out. As someone who lives here, I'm like, oh, that's my actual worst nightmare. And it's not even like outside the scope of possibility. Now, the way that building collapsed, I'm like, I have lived through a 7.1. I don't know if that would happen. But we'll go with it. Because for the plot, exceptional. The multi-episode arc, crazy. I was so stressed out the whole time. The entire time. And ending that arc with Heroes by David Bowie, showing all the people that like survived and were saved. Oh, the hope core of this show has me crying harder than like the losses and the grief, if that makes any sense. I'm in a state of mind right now where hope and healing gets me more than like people dying. It might be the trauma, I don't know. It goes without saying some of the emergencies were outlandish. The shark on the highway, I was laughing so fucking hard. I was like, there's no way this is happening. The amount of times I'm watching an episode and go, there's absolutely no way. Or like an emergency will be going one way and then just go in the other direction and you're like, wait. And some of them are so gross, I literally can't watch it. I literally cannot look at it. I'm like, no, I'm actually so good. Like with the bugs, the bug eating, I was like, yeah, we're gonna skip ahead. We're not doing this. I love Carla. I'm glad that she's recurring in the show, even though Abby's gone. Like, we love Carla. We love to see her. I'm so glad she's there. And they keep finding ways to, like, incorporate her into the show. I'm liking the character development of Hen, liking her more. Season 1 Hen was rough, but getting these backstory episodes that you guys warned me about, the Begins episodes, it's adding necessary character development. I'm really enjoying them. I love Chim and Maddie. I've loved that whole arc as far as like them building up towards something and then obviously undergoing what they went through. Oh my god, that was crazy, you guys. Oh, that's my charging cable. Let's talk about it actually for a second. Maddie's stalker showing, like, the reveal that her ex-husband, right? Or her husband, were they divorced yet? I don't remember. Anyways, her stalker was the guy that was befriending Chim. I gasped so loudly. I was like, no. And then when he shows and he stabs Chim, and then you have to sit through an entire episode of Chim's backstory before you can find out if he's okay or not. Diabolical. That was sick and twisted. Anyways, I love them. I love Chimney. I love learning more about his character. I love Maddie. I think she's amazing. Her, killing her ex-husband, killing her stalker. That whole woods scene was absolutely insane. The stakes so incredibly high. The reunion with Buck, oh my god. I was in tears. I really was. Oh, what a storyline. And then I'm really glad that they're like handling the aftermath of that and like the fact that would fuck a person up. And yeah, like it's never going to be the same with her and Chimney. But I do love where they ended up at the end of the season where they're choosing each other anyways. Yes, we love to see it. Okay, also Athena and Bobby, mom and dad. Like they are mother and father. I don't know what to say. They're everything to me. Their relationship is everything to me. The whole like proposal, marriage storyline, and then getting married at the end, kind of like on a random day with the kids. Ugh, it's so good. I love it so much. If they break them up, I'm coming after each and every one of you 911 fans. I don't know why I'm blaming you all for this. It's not your fault, but I'm coming after you anyways. Do you feel me? Y'all weren't kidding either. The additional Bobby lore continues to make his backstory even sadder than you can possibly imagine. And I've heard that this is not even where it ends. Like, it continues. Great. bank heist episode was wild. That was really interesting. I love it when they kind of go off their own patterns a little bit, that they mix things up. That's what I loved about Supernatural, was when they would take episodes and like kind of go off into like a random genre. So I like that this show is doing that as well. It's something that I personally really enjoy in like procedural television. I'm going through some notes right now. That's why I'm looking over here. There's so much that happens in this season. I can't even begin to touch on all of it. But let's talk about the end of the season with Buck. Because seeing him get pinned under a fire truck had me so concerned. I was so like not breathing any oxygen during that entire scene. I cannot believe, first of all, that happened. Secondly, watching all the civilians come up and lift the fire truck. And then the aftermath. Oh, seeing him upset and hurt makes me upset and hurt. Do you feel me? And Eddie, a couple of things. Number one, I feel like shit because I was not vibing with his wife. Shannon, I think her name was. And I, like, mere scenes before she was killed, I was like, yeah, I'm not really feeling the vibes between the two of them. I'm not really feeling it. I don't really know what I think about her. I don't know. I'm trying not to be like a woman hater, but like, I don't know. And then like 2 scenes later, she gets hit by a car. And I'm like, they're really gonna Disney this poor kid and take out her mom. Okay. Terrible for his son. Oh my god, his son is the cutest ever. And I like protect him at all costs. And I'm interested to see like what his character development is going to be, because we honestly just got introduced to him this season, so I feel like he's in for like a long journey. And I really like that they like did the whole I can't say the word. Initiation. There we go. Initiation scene. Where he like I guess did his year probationary period and then is like officially a part of the LAFD. That was very cute. I love their little montage-y like scenes with like the corny monologues over them. It's very like Ryan Murphy, Brad Falchuk. I'm very into it. Listen, I was an original Gleek. All right. I know their style of television. So I'm like, yeah, I'm absolutely sat for this like wildly idealized like hope core stuff they do. I'm absolutely sat for it. I'm a big sucker for it. So feed it to me. Feed me the corny monologues with the montages of everyone loving each other and the found family tropes. Let's go. I will snort that like a drug. I really will. And so Buck and Eddie, huh? Yeah, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing what y'all are seeing. Yeah, this is not my first rodeo. In fact, it's not even my 5th, 6th, or 7th rodeo. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in the trenches of every fandom. I'm like, yeah, I got the boots. I can lace them up. I can join y'all in the trenches. Let's go. And then I saw the live chat. What was the last episode where they're like caught on that influencer's like live stream and the people's like chat messages are coming through and they're like, oh my god, they would be such a cute couple, blah blah blah. And I'm like, planting them seeds early, I see. Anyways, that's my info dump yap session about season 2. I can't possibly touch on everything, but that's everything that came to mind. I will be giving you my season 3 thoughts once I catch up, which hopefully will be in another week or so. It's quite a good show. I'm enjoying it. I am. It's very different than what I normally watch, and I'm loving these characters, so one can only imagine where I'll be in a few seasons. I'm excited to catch up and watch it week to week with you all. I think that will be fun.